Hey, welcome to my channel. My name is Paula, and in today's video I will share with you why the A.P.C Grace bag just didn't work for me. I imagined this video to be completely different. I am really sad that I am actually filming a video of why I returned the A.P.C Grace bag instead of actually celebrating the reveal together with you. The bag is in this dust bag. It is the A.P.C Grace bag in the small size. And just to humor a bit, let's do a nice reveal together. So this is the beautiful Grace bag from A.P.C, which is a French brand, a contemporary brand. Where should I start? Maybe why I ended up purchasing this in the first place, because I haven't actually even mentioned this brand on my channel before. So I love clean lines, classic looks, not super branded stuff, practical things, daily things, quite casual things, but still bags that kind of call out quality. And I have been interested in the Demelier London's, I think it's called Vancouver bag, which is the same shape as this, but has a, I would say, more eye-catching clasp than what this one has. But this has also been on my radar. The thing why I haven't really bumped this up on my list is the price, because this bag retails without any discounts around 700 euros, a bit less. This one, the original price was 680 euros. We'll get to that soon as well. So this is 700 euros regular retail. And I feel like that's quite a lot of money from a contemporary bag. Even though this is beautiful, good quality, classic features, everything, I still personally felt that 700 euros is a lot of money for this type of bag. And the Demelier bag is, I think, a bit over 400, which is a lot of money as well. But I'm more comfortable with that type of price point. I am filming this during the summertime, so June, July, and there is usually quite a lot of sales happening in the stores. And so it is that our local department store here in Finland actually had this particular bag 40% off, just like a normal seasonal sale, 40% off. And that brought it to around 410 euros or something like that, which I was definitely okay with paying. And the funny thing is, it said that there actually was a bag available in the boutique, so I went and tried to look at it. There was one version of this bag at the store, and it was filled with scratches. And that was kind of okay, I do understand. This feels very, it kind of feels durable, but in a way I can imagine just draping up with my ring, this would get signs of wear. But yeah, there was one bag that was clearly a store version, because it was filled with everything. So I ended up ordering this online from our local department store, getting 40% off. Wonderful. I couldn't really believe my luck that I managed to grab this bag 40% off, new and everything. And I mean, this is beautiful. This is absolutely stunning. And it might be that I need to eat my words a tad, because I can see a resemblance with this bag and the classic bag from Celine. I can see that, especially with the clasp and all of that. And I have been, I don't know, saying before that I don't really like so inspired by pieces, or I'm not that drawn to them. So maybe I'm a hypocrite with this bag. Well, so be it. But the reason why this reminds me of the Celine bag is not the reason why I like it. But yeah, I just felt like I needed to mention that because it might come up that, what I've been saying before. So I ordered it, I received it, and I was just like, amazing. This is a bag I can use to work. So it's clearly an everyday bag. And I was so happy with everything pretty much. Now we're getting to the point of why I am actually returning this after all the excitement. There is actually two things that kind of has impacted to this decision. The first one is the strap. So if you have watched some other review videos of this bag, or you are familiar with this bag anyway, so in general, this has like two strap settings. So you can make it as a very short shoulder bag, or then into this length here. So you move the strap by adjusting this button. And I really thought that I would show you both of them, but this is so stiff that I don't want to like pull it to be able to show what it looks like as a short shoulder bag setting. So you just have to believe my word with it. I feel like there could be a third option as well by just letting both of these loose and just making it as a super long crossbody. I don't think anyone really said that in their videos that that would be possible to do, but I'm like, why not? Don't quote me in it if it destroys the strap. That's just my thinking. That maybe that would also be possible. So yeah, the problem with the strap, at least with me and my, I don't know, shoulders and figure and whatnot, this is not comfortable. And I can't really explain it any way else than just that. And it's a very subjective opinion, so take it as you will. But this just somehow, it's not like super heavy bag either, but these things just, it doesn't feel good. And I could overlook that if it wasn't for the other thing, which in my opinion is a lot bigger issue. If you look at the bag, if you look at the measurements of this bag, I will link the bag down below there. You can check the measurements through the link. At least I imagined that I would be able to fit my like daily stuff, what I carry in my handbags to work. I am a person who gets along or gets by with a really minimum amount of stuff. But like when I see this sized handbag, I imagine it would fit comfortably my phone, keys, wallet, some, I don't know, lip items like makeup things, AirPods, maybe even a reusable fabric bag could be maybe tucked in and so. Well, the reality is that this bag and the structure is super stiff, and maybe it gets looser if you wear it. By the way, this clasp is just, it's amazing. It's super beautiful. You just lift it up. It actually has a suede lining inside as well. The inside here is canvas. But yeah, I'll remove that. So this is the biggest section inside the bag, and then it has two very, very thin flap pockets there. Well, first of all, these two here on the front and back, they are useless because you can't fit anything in there. I'll show you. Just like putting my hand through that wasn't even easy. So what would you actually put in here? Here is my key pouch with keys in it. So the keys can fit, but this looks bad, in my opinion at least. Plus it takes space from the bigger side. I don't know if you're able to see that. So for me, like these two, it's very stiff. These two smaller pockets are completely useless. The bag would be better if all of this would just be one section. So that's one thing, just useless. But I could definitely live with that if it wasn't for the stiffness of this biggest section. I will put in here just my phone, my wallet, and my keys. And then we'll see. Here's wallet, keys. And this is a phone for an iPhone 11, a phone case. This is where we are right now. And it's actually quite stiff inside here right now. So if I would try to, like in a hurry, get my phone, for instance, I kind of expect that there would be a bit more space and it would be easier to organize my items in here. But it's fairly small. So imagining a reusable fabric bag in here, not gonna happen. That's just on me. People might be different. If I would have a bigger wallet, I don't even know if that would like truly fit in here, or like thicker one. Luckily I don't, but some people might. AirPods, of course, they would fit on the top of things, and like lip balms and such, but I kind of feel that this doesn't fit enough for the size of the exterior. I might be crazy. And it just kind of annoys me with these two separate pockets that are just useless. If they wanted to have some kind of organization and then a flatter pocket, just have one, because this just takes a lot of space. And yes, there is this kind of, maybe it would expand. I don't dare to do it as I'm not gonna keep the bag. But would this then lie nicely? Maybe it would. Maybe I'm just paranoid, and hopefully I won't regret of actually returning this bag. And now maybe someone who owns the bag will come and tell me that I'm just crazy and all of that. But I'm kind of not impressed with this at the moment. So that kind of makes me think, and this is kind of funny because I have accepted challenges with my more expensive bags of not fitting everything nicely and maybe needing to be a bit more compact. And they've costed a lot more than 400 euros for me. But for this, for some reason, I'm very picky of what I'm gonna pay for. And I just thought that if I have two things that kind of annoy me a tad, then maybe the rational thing would actually be to return this, because I have a hunch, or at least it looks like it, that the Demelier bag, the Vancouver one, same shape and all, they would fit more than this. There is also a bigger size available. From this is a small size. And I did have a look at that also when I was at our local department store, but it just looked big. Like for some reason, this is the size that I feel like this looks the best, the proportion wise. But when it kind of got bigger, I felt it looked too big. So in my head, this is the only option and alternative. And that's a shame. I have to return this, because now that I have these things in my mind, and it's kind of like we shouldn't really accept things if they bother us. That's kind of how I feel, and different kind of things bother us. And this is just where I am. And I'm kind of bummed, because I was so super excited. The color, by the way, it's called cappuccino, if someone is interested. I have no brown bags, other than like Louis Vuitton stuff, but no brown bags. I was so excited to have this. I think it looks beautiful. It just, when something annoys me, then something annoys me, and I've had troubles overlooking that. So this is where I am now, making this video of why I personally will return this bag. And I'm kind of hoping that if someone is considering this bag, but maybe you can overcome these things, that they are not such a big deal for you. The way that the shoulder strap is on like this bone here, you might feel it differently. It might lay on you differently, like it's completely different. And then kind of what you pack inside, that's also very subjective. So this might just be me and no one finds this useful, but I kind of still felt like I wanted to share why, because I'm a bit bummed. That's it. Oh, do you have any experience with this particular bag? What do you think? Let's continue in the comments down below. Thank you for watching. See you in my next video. Bye.